The Center for Barth Studies was established in 1997. The inspiration for its creation came from the Karl Barth Society of North America, which at that time was looking for a library which might simply house its minutes. They wanted to lodge the minutes of their meetings somewhere. The function of the center is to promote interest in Karl Barth's theology. And we do this through the invitation of scholars to come and do research here. Actually, they apply to us in the first instance.
In 1997, we made a decision to collect exhaustively on Karl Barth. That is to say, we would like to get a copy of everything that Karl Barth ever wrote in every language, as well as all the publications about Barth. So basically, we have been doing that for more than 10 years now, and we still have a ways to go, but we've made substantial progress as well. We have photograph collections of Karl Barth, which are on loan to us from the Barth Archive in Basel. Also unpublished papers on microfilm that are and digitized form that are on loan to us from the Karl Barth Archive in Basel. And then material that's related to Karl Barth in some way that doesn't fit any of those categories, say videos and CDs and things like that as well. It's one of our most heavily used collections. We have visitors from all over the world who come to use it, some for a period of several months, others for a few days. And of course our students are here all the time, especially our PhD students, many of whom are working on dissertations on Barth.
Well, as a seminary student here, I benefit quite a bit from the Center for Barth Studies. My dissertation work is on Karl Barth, and so I can come here and use the books, the resources, both in German and English that are collected here at the center. I read the book reviews that are posted on the website and learn about recent research in Barth studies. And I also attend the Barth conference that happens once a year here at Princeton Seminary. Well, my father is also a theologian and an avid reader of Karl Barth. And so around the middle of my university years, I picked up a small book, Barth's Dogmatics in Outline, in my dad's library. And this book just opened me to the beauty of theological scholarship and subsequently brought me to seminary.
My research in Barth hasn't been specified yet since I'm just a master's student. I'm not at the doctoral level, but I have taken multiple classes on Barth throughout my time as a graduate student, and so I'm specifically interested in Barth's doctrine of God and in Barth's Christology and how this might be helpful for certain feminist concerns. I came up with the topic that I'm interested in for Barth studies primarily just through honing in on my own interests in Barth's work through the various classes that I've taken, and then also through reading sources like Sarah Coakley and her Christological concerns and seeing how there might be a fruitful conversation that can come between someone like Coakley and Barth.
At the seminary, there is an introductory course that takes place almost yearly for the Masters of Divinity students that is a broad survey of Barth's theology and covers many of the different texts that he wrote. And it's a very big class every year. Many students are drawn to learn about Barth through this introductory class. In addition, I learn about Barth's theology through many different seminars and courses that are on broader themes of church and theology. Right now I'm taking a seminar on Barth's doctrine of election and his ethics in his large work, The Church Dogmatics.
There is no special reason why the Center for Barth Studies should have been located here as opposed to somewhere else. It is quite true that Barth visited Princeton on his trip to America in 1962, but that was not the reason for the choice of Princeton to be the site for the Center for Barth Studies. The decision that was made had to do with our own financial resources, our international connections, that sort of thing. The question of why Americans would be interested in a Swiss theologian, it strikes me as a bit strange in one respect. It seems to imply that there's something contextually dependent about Karl Barth's Swissness, or about Americans who should be interested in their own context or something. And the truth of the matter is, any Christian who is really serious about the truth question, about whether what they believe as believing Christians is actually true or not, will eventually become theologically serious. And if you're theologically serious, you will be interested in Karl Barth. You might not agree with him, but you can't ignore him. He is, with Thomas Aquinas, I would say, the two greatest church theologians ever.